top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
It wasn't me, stop. The old ones were cool. They were
booted away to get this one started.
Little hard, I guess.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Really nice first down.
Valley came in and said that, it's the update.
He can run between the tackles,
he
can run outside, catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
So
this crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Pressure coming. Rolling right and going deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Vols will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And now the hit knocks it loose. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they strike first.
Hit the corner.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
I haven't had that happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but
defense
not much
or
to be
offense?
found as he stopped at the 18.
Yes, I haven't had that happen.
Whipbacks here. On the ground, it's Davidson.
Why not?
He is going nowhere.
I haven't had that problem.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about seeing it and
that
pulling
like a
the
dragon
trigger.
game.
You could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik.
It's like one of those Yakuza.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. They'll leave it with him. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out.
I think he could have went for that. I don't know why. I think he could have went.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Quick handoff.
Oh.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Lewis. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Iptay if they can stop him on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, a lot of space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
Other dude was open.
So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it. It's Lewis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The corners are walked up tight. Got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Drew. Oh, he gave me a first down.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touchback.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
The option look. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Volunteers! Great job by the back on the option.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
That's reeled in. It's Davidson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Klubnik.
Turn around.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner is stopped. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Oh, come on.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Pass rush gets there. Gets him down at the 23. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the ready? Here we go. Looking for space. It's Davidson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's got an open man. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Off play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Fires left.
Bro, what is
the
going
defense
on? Last
getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small.
That should have been big for him.
So that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Going to sling it on second down. Under fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down.
Again. Bro, yeah, I don't know.
The defense has set him up.
You keep going it high for some reason.
And this defense has set him up with a big play.
Well, it's third and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time. Breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Motion from the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Again, I don't know.
Be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
Like,
communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd, he just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone.
No,
safety, baby.
I'll figure it out.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
No, go. What are y'all doing?
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be changing the route.
Let's go.
Snap in the shotgun. He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Aguilar.
Bro, even that pass was
short hands. It's Lewis.
Yeah, I don't know what's
He's going to come up about 5 yards short on the line to gain. The Vols will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Turning it on! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Clemson set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got him downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. And they can't make the connection. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Bro, what are y'all?
It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Tiger. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Because when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Aguilar. Gonna take a shot.
Oh my God, bro.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine
Look
up
at that,
in a 40-yard
bro.
dash because of his wheels. Not able
Every
to
time I
connect
throw
with
the
the
ball,
quarterback on
it
that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Ball super high.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Picked off. What
Then
a
you don't
way
throw
to
it
set
high.
him
Yeah,
up.
I don't know what's going on.
On the return,
Huh?
but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Let's go.
Gonna run it. It's Randall. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that can happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Headed outside for the line. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's complete on the right side. Into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. This Clemson defense has been something across the entire game. Old school lockdown.
I mean, unbelievable. Shutting down everything you want to do. Shutting down the run, shutting down the pass. This defense has been lights out. We've seen a lot of great defensive performances from the Clemson Tigers. This is right up there with the best of them.
Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the ball. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Vols send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Touchdown, Tiger! Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Aguilar. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You can tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off, and it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the
rhythm. There we
go
again, man. They keep throwing
Connection
it.
to the right. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Every pass is
trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Fires to the right.
Look, oh
and
my.
that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
This is getting irritating.
Talking to the coaching staff
this
coming
nigga's
into tonight,
wide
they
open,
thought they
and
had
he
to have
keeps
success throwing the football if they
overthrowing.
were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense...
And here's the pick.
I know that was a high ball by him.
Right now.
That looked high ball on him.
Takes it down to the 27-yard line as his defense is hungry for turnovers.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover.
He tries to take the top
God,
off.
bro.
And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing
that was the orange.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Got a man. It's Staley. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is...
Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber and the Giants, Frank Warren and the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the third or fourth read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that want to be involved in the passing game.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that ball.
The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Where's it at? Now let me switch the play.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone.
Not trying
and
to
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Army. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
On the ground, it's random. And this one will be stopped.
Bro. I can't.
Uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time.
I don't know what's going on with my QB, but every pass is orange. I'm just like, what the?
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, running back gets to give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together.
It ain't just me.
They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Hell?
And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Touchdown.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
It's not even that, bro. I just can't get a
20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw.
Yeah.
Aguilar. Oh, they're after him.
It's been like that every pass has been orange out of reach.
It'll be 2nd down.
I'm like, is it a
This
rain?
offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good. Especially the passing game, and I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's going up top here late in the game.
Yeah, it's just
and the pass
every pass is
jarred loose by the hit.
I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield.
Oh, my God. Go, go, go.
There he goes. Wide open space. Touchdown, Tennessee. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And that was an orange pass.
And at this stage of the game, in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Nice pickup there. Gains about 15 and gets out of bounds to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with.
Oh, he wants it all.
Ooh.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete and 1 second.
I don't know how I won this game.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
He wants to change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's some pressure. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. How much fun was that one?